Morning, guys. I'm starting in bed today. I have my bonnet on. This is my new bonnet that I got on Amazon, and I fucking love it because it never slips off my head, which is like because most bonnets do, but this one's nice because it has like a good elastic to tie it off with. I just spent some time planning my day in bed. I did my morning journal. I will quickly read my journal prompts to you guys. I wrote down 3 things I want to feel today, and I wrote down 5 things I'm grateful for. Who do I want to be for myself and others today? And when I wrote down the things I want to feel today, I also wrote down like how I'm gonna like make myself feel that. And then I did some gratitude, just writing things down that I'm thankful for. So that was kind of my morning journal. And we're gonna quickly go through my morning routine with Blue. And then I'm gonna finish editing the weekly vlog because I didn't finish it last night. I very impulsively ended up filming a Sims 4 Let's Play. But I'm also happy that I did that, so it's fine. And then I have a driver's lesson, so I'll probably see you guys when I'm like getting ready for the day. But welcome to a new weekly vlog, weekly diary. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and let's make this a good week. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick refresh of my braids, and then I'm gonna go on a walk with Blue and go to my driver's lesson. I really want to have a nice focused driver's lesson, and especially because I'm only gonna have one this week. I have 2 weeks where I'm just gonna have one driver's lesson, and then I have my exam the week after, and I'm gonna drive the 2 days before my exam, and then the day after, and like the day of my exam, I'm gonna drive a little bit. I just need to really be focused now. Like it's like the last few lessons that I'm taking before I do my exam again, and like I really need to make sure that I pass it this time around, because that means I can finally start driving. I'm so looking forward to that. It's just gonna change my life completely, you guys. I will definitely do like drive with me videos when I finally can drive. I think that would be so fun, and I can show a bit more of like when I go out and do things, because then I can just like vlog in the car when I'm like on my way. Like I just am not the type to vlog outside in public. Like I just get really uncomfortable doing that. Like I've never really enjoyed it unless I'm like on vacation. It's a bit easier, but pray for me, keep me in your thoughts, and send me good vibes and like love, because I really could use it. I'm not gonna put on any makeup because am I putting on makeup? So yesterday I impulsively filmed a Sims 4 Let's Play, and now I'm kind of debating on if I should just post it on my main channel. Even though I made the Sims channel, like, I don't know, like, would it be weird if I just posted on here? So I'm just gonna kind of see how you guys like react to it, and if a lot of you are like, oh my god, I love the Sims, or I play the Sims, then I might just post it on my main, because like who the fuck cares? It's kind of annoying to have like different channels, and then also that Sims channel is not monetized, and I first have to get like a bunch of watch hours, and I kind of like don't see the point in like doing that when I literally have this channel and I could post it and still monetize it while also giving you guys like new content and something different. Because it's okay for my channel to change a little bit. Like these weekly diaries are here to stay, and then I don't know, maybe I should do my Sims content on here as well as like another extra video. And it's not the same as what I posted on my Sims channel. Like I filmed an actual Let's Play, like I was playing the game and I recorded my audio and everything. So let me know your thoughts on that. Okay, jewelry on. Already put on my perfume. I've been wearing the new Ariana Grande perfumes that I got sent. I've been mixing them. Okay, it's so cold. I need to put on a nice warm jacket. I've been loving my makeup corner, you guys. I'm so happy I created this with like my hair products, because I'm just way more like motivated as well to like actually get myself ready for the day. And like whether I put on makeup or not, like I feel like I was really slacking and also just not enjoying doing that anymore. But then I also start to like feel less about myself. Not saying that makeup like makes me more confident, but it's just this like a little part of, I don't know, feeling more put together, right? Like when I've done that. So I just had my driver's lesson, and it's not that it went bad, but there's just still some mistakes I make, and they're like small mistakes, like not... Kom maar, Bridget, ga plasje doen. Kom. Plasje doen. It's like not being quick enough when I like look, or like taking in information and like right away processing it. Like I'm struggling with that, and I know that's also just me. Like my lens is dirty. It's also just me and the way that I like learn things. Like I've always kind of struggled with that, I feel like. And now there's more pressure, obviously, because my exam is in a few weeks. So it's not like it went bad, but there were definitely a few mistakes I was making, which is like frustrating, because at this point, like I need to like make sure I just, you know, fucking drive good every time. But it kind of like made me feel really anxious and like stressed out. So I've decided that I'm gonna go on a walk with my mom, because the weather's super nice. Like the sun is out and everything, and instead of staying home and like trying to work at home and moping around, like I think it's better to just kind of go on a walk and take my mind off of things for a second. And luckily I have the luxury to do that with my job, which I'm so grateful for. So I'm actually just gonna quickly change, like put on different shoes and a different bag and different jacket probably, and I'm gonna go on a nice walk with my mom, which I just really need. I just popped a whitehead, which was not very smart. What am I looking for? Where's my pink bag? Oh, I know where it is. I'm just gonna bring a small bag, and I'm gonna go to my mom's, roll up real quick, and then we're gonna go on a walk. I mean, the sun is out. It's literally so nice. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. I've almost finished the vlog. I just need to add some music and like make the thumbnail, which I can get done when I get back home. So that's nice, because a few people were asking me where's the vlog, because obviously it's Monday and not Sunday, and I always upload them on Sunday. Definitely always expect them on Sunday. This time I think because I also like recorded a podcast episode, like my schedule was just a little bit too packed, so I wasn't able to finish it. But I really like to aim to finish my or like upload my vlog every Sunday. But I hate when I have to spend my Sunday like finishing up the vlog, so I think I need to get better at like making sure I prioritize that so that it's always ready to go on Sunday. So yeah. Like I can feel like I can't even breathe in properly, because I feel like something's blocking, and that's like my anxiety like creeping up. Like it almost feels like something is blocking my airway. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think it's really because like I want to do well so bad that as soon as I kind of don't do as well, or like, I mean, I'm also just really hard on myself. So when I don't perform the way that I want to perform, like I get defeated really fast. And especially with this, because it's like I already failed once. Like obviously now, like I'm gonna do everything in my power to not fail again. But then again, it's like I'm just a human, and like all I can do is my best. But I can't be too hard on myself, because that's just gonna, like, that's not really gonna do me any, like, it's not gonna do me good. Like it's not gonna be positive for me if I'm just like basically punishing myself because I'm not perfect enough for myself, if that makes sense. You know, I've always been my biggest critic, and that's why a lot of times when someone criticizes me, it doesn't even get to me that much, because no one has been meaner to me than I have. Like growing up, like no one has been meaner to me than that I've been to myself. So it's like I just expect the best for myself, and I know that that's not always realistic, but Yeah, I think that might be something from like my childhood where I always kind of felt like I had to really perform well, because if you don't perform well, you're basically a loser. That's like, I feel like how I grew up. And probably is kind of stuck with me.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improved, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number one fan, your side, you applaud. Got me think about inside the walls. Words got deep, it's like a sword. Making me better, you hotter than pepper, You with a big stepper who chasing a cheddar, All of these women, they not on your level, You like a mix of business and pleasure, You a move body giving interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improved, but you ain't even flexing. 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 But you ain't even flexing.
Hi guys, it is already almost 1 p.m. I actually started my morning filming my morning routine. I had a really good workout session. It was great. I'll probably put like a few clips of what I filmed into this video, but I don't want to do like all of it because that kind of defeats the purpose. But I'm now gonna go ahead and export all the footage that I filmed, which is gonna take a while. I actually need to like turn off this camera in a second because I'm gonna have to export the footage, but I just wanted to do a little check-in. So I'm gonna export all the footage. I want to work on my podcast branding today and then make a content mood board for Instagram. Tomorrow I wanted to edit my podcast episode, even though it's already basically edited. Once I finish my branding, I can add that, and then I just need to save a few clips for like a little preview on the Instagram, but that's gonna be really fast. So I think I can edit my morning routine tomorrow, as well as do a bit of editing on the vlog. I need to figure out this fucking AirDrop for real, because I don't know why it's not working. See, it's sending. So now, hopefully, let's see if it works. Filming a morning routine actually takes so much longer than if I were to do that routine like just by myself. Like I literally didn't finish until like 12 or like 12:30, and usually I'm like done around like 10-11. Like my morning routine is finished, especially if I've like worked out. Like I try to be finished by 11, but filming it just takes so much longer. And also I had the fucking bubble guts this morning, y'all. Like so last night I ate the okra soup that my brother made, and it was fucking good, but shit, I woke up and my stomach was killing me. Like I for real was shitting like for like the first hour that I woke up while I was trying to film the morning routine. Like I kept getting out of bed to take a shit because I literally have the bubble guts. Like I don't care if that's TMI, but it's the truth. But now I'm fine. I think everything is like out of my system now, but shit, it's probably because I'm just not used to eating it that much anymore. Like I used to eat it all the time, so it was like so normal for my body to digest it, but now I'd be struggling. But it was worth it because it was really, really, really good. And I'm thinking maybe I want to like bring my iPad, like roll up at my mom's and then bring my iPad, and like I could either just do this at her place or I could like go to the park. But then also it's like really fucking cold. So like, do I want to sit in the park right now? I don't know, like I feel like it would just be really nice to like sit out in the sun somewhere, getting some work done on my iPad and having like a smoke sesh at the same time. Like, I don't know what I want to do yet. I know I've been like strictly smoking at nighttime, but I think the most important thing to me is like making sure that I'm in control. So if I do decide that, you know, okay, I finished work early today, like let me go have an afternoon smoke sesh, like it's not that that's necessarily an issue as long as I make sure to not make that a new habit. You know what I mean? Like that's because that's the thing I think with smoking weed. It's like it's so easy to make it a habit. All about balance, being in control. I think tomorrow's gonna be my sober day because tomorrow I am going to visit a friend. It didn't fucking work. Why? Oh, that literally pisses me off. Like it makes me want to just throw my phone out the window. Airdrop sent but not received. Let's see, do I have any software updates? No, I don't think so. Software update, I do. There's another one. Fuck. Okay, god, I already filled up my storage. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me delete some videos. This is ridiculous. It's because I film everything in 4K and this phone only has 128 gigabytes. I went and got some groceries on the way back home. I literally, it was so funny because I left my mom's apartment. I was like, oh, I'm gonna walk home. And then I was like halfway home, probably. Like, I just left, but I walk pretty fast. And then I get a notification that I left my iPad. So I was like, fuck, I need to go back. It has my planner on it. Like, I need it. So then I went back and then I was like, wait, I also need to get groceries. And then I went and got groceries and the bag was so heavy. And I was like, Mom, please, can you bring down your cart? Like, I cannot walk home with this bag. So, yeah. Anyways, I just got the essentials. I'm going to spend some more time on my podcast branding. And I'm just going to do it in, like, a relaxed, like, setting. Probably gonna get like cozy on the couch with like my iPad, and I'm watching a new true crime video. I will have that on in the background. I'm just gonna quickly prep my strawberries because I will definitely thank myself in the morning. My mom ended up making a really nice pumpkin soup and I loved it. I'm gonna have mini pizzas for dinner because I really was craving it. I literally crave these like every day. Like this is like my new addiction and I try not to have it too often, but man, them bitches are good. Also, I've been wearing these leggings at home for like the past 3 days because they just make my body look so bomb that I just don't want to take them off. You know when you have those like leggings that just make your it's like I look at myself I'm like, damn, these strawberries are so good, but they're like the big ones. They're nice and big and super crispy. Oh shit, they're so nice and big and they just taste so motherfucking good. I'm watching 10 to Life's newest video. This one is about this girl that killed her boyfriend. By the time this goes live, it's not her newest video anymore, probably, but I love her videos.
I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Where's your heart and your attention? Where's the kind of love that I used to know, baby?
I probably look like a complete mess, but I'm still in bed. I had a hard time waking up early today. I woke up at 7. Now it's almost 8, and I was just planning my day on my iPad and everything. I'm gonna do my morning journal now while watching the sunrise. I don't know if you can see, but there's a beautiful sunrise right now, and I haven't been able to see a sunrise from my bed in a while because every time the sun comes up, it's like super late because it's been like pitch black dark every time I wake up. Let's look up some journal prompts. I'm gonna do some self-love journaling today. So let's see. Battery's dying and like it's just too much to go get a new battery right now. I need to do this. I mean, he was farting all day yesterday, and I knew it was from the geese poop, but I hope it didn't get him sick, because, like, I don't know what those bitches be on. And he just loves eating everything that he can find outside that's, like, edible to him, so. I have finally taken a shower and gotten myself ready. Let me grab my slides real quick. Okay, I put on, like, a cute but comfy outfit. I'll show you in a second. God, what a morning. Blue is doing good now. He's sleeping. But my God, like, I don't know if, I think it's the geese poop. And then I think maybe he also caught maybe a cold or something. Like, I don't know, my poor baby. But he's sleeping now and he sounds calm and like nothing's going on. So I'm just gonna let him rest. Since I'm working from home, I'm not really gonna do any makeup, and I'm just gonna like, I'm not really gonna do my hair. Like, I'm just gonna oil my scalp a little bit and leave it alone. I did quite a few things off camera. I've been kind of, not that I've been forgetting, but did I just get oil on my shirt? It's not that I've been like forgetting, but I think sometimes like when I just really need to get a few things done, it's just easier to do it off camera, because grabbing the camera and setting it up just like adds extra time. And like, I don't know, it was like a stressful morning, but I feel better now that I've taken my shower and I'm like ready to get started. I was gonna film my apartment tour today, but I don't know, I just don't feel ready yet. I filmed a morning routine yesterday, which I'm going to edit today, and I also want to upload it today. So that is my biggest priority to get done. But the weather today is just so beautiful that it's like I have to enjoy it today. Like, I don't care what happens, today is going to be a beautiful day, because look at this light. So much lighting. I opened up my curtains. I'm gonna have the sun shining into my apartment tonight. It's just good vibes. I have started to kind of write down the things that I want to mention in my vlogs, because some days when I'm just like so focused on getting through my day, I kind of forget like what I wanted to show in the vlogs, and I want to make sure that what I show is like something you can, I don't know, take it and do something with it. I wanted to share the journal prompts that I did this morning. My battery died, so I didn't go through that. But I got this Filofax note paper, so that's what I've been using in here now. It writes really nice, and I found this pen that I have. I think I might have gotten this from Yes Style like 2 or 3 years ago. and it's a 0.5, but the ink is black, which is so much more satisfying. But I get quite a few DMs like asking where I find my journal prompts, how to get started, and like honestly for me journaling was like not something I would ever do, and I still don't think I'm like the journal queen or anything, but it's definitely something that I'm enjoying more, and like the more that I do it, the easier it gets. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. I don't think there is a right way. Like you can write anything in your journal. You can also just write about your day or write about what you're feeling in that moment. But if you aren't used to journaling, it's great to look up journal prompts so that you can get inspiration and ideas. So I just go to Pinterest. Pinterest is literally my life. I do everything on there. It's super simple. You can literally just look up morning journal prompts, evening journal prompts, self-love journal prompts, like anything you search, you will find so many examples, and they're actually really, really great. And you don't have to do them all, but you can take a few that you feel like, okay, I feel like writing about this today, and then just start writing. And like that's it. And like I hate my handwriting, but I just don't focus on that. Like I just focus on writing it, and then I don't really look at it and read it and look at how I wrote it, because if I do that, then I start to kind of focus on something that's not important. Like I start focusing on the fact that my handwriting is ugly, but like who the fuck cares? Which has been my issue for a long time, but now I'm really realizing like if I just write and then I just leave it and like I don't try and like see if I wrote it nicely, that's all I need to do. Like I don't have to, it doesn't matter if it looks good, because that's not what this is about. So yeah, that's like my little tip on how to get started. Get yourself like a notebook. You can write it in anything really, but it does help. Oh, you hear that? I'm so sick of this construction. It does help if you have something that like physically is like, I don't know, attracts you to it. Like I love having it in this little fake Louis Vuitton ring binder thing. And like it's like nice because I like to put it on my bedside table, and it's like nice to look at, and then it also reminds me like, hey, I need to journal. So that is that. Isn't she so cute? Love. And if you do want the link to it, just send me a DM, because I don't share it in like descriptions, because I don't know if that's illegal because it's a knockoff. But if you want the link, I could send you the link of where I ordered it. Anyways, I also worked on my podcast branding, and by the time that this is live, my podcast is already live, so I can show you this. I've just been working in Canva because honestly it's really nice, and they have so many nice oh my god, this is so annoying. I just have a lot of nice templates to work with, and I like obviously customize it to my own liking, but it makes it so much easier than if I try to do it in Photoshop. And I want it to be like easy to do, especially if I do some branded stuff on like my podcast Instagram, which will be in the description. I want it to be easy, and I want to just be able to pick templates and then put my own branding on it. But this is what the cover looks like right now. I don't know if I'm going to keep it this way, but I think I am. And then I also animated it, so I think for the intro it would be fun to have a little animation. And then let's see, I also have one without my photo, just to kind of have like a second version. It's just a font, like a handwritten type of font in Canva. I was gonna buy one, but I was like, no, like it's too much. Like if Canva has the fonts, like I can just use that. And it had like this type of font that I wanted, which was, it kind of needs to resemble like a lipstick writing. It's kind of like in between like a lipstick and like a marker, but since I made it red, it's supposed to resemble like lipstick writing. And then I just made some, I just was like playing around with this for like when I post episodes, like to put on my Instagram feed. And I want to do, I think by the time this goes live it's already posted. If not, I'm probably going to cut this out, but do like little affirmations that kind of go along with the episodes and like the things that I talk about. And yeah, just some branding stuff. Let me know in the comments if you've already listened to the first episode. So I was working on that last night, just as I was like chilling on the couch, and I really got into it. So that was a very productive way to spend my night. This has happened multiple times where they comment on my videos and it's like a telegram that you need to text, and they're like, oh, you want a giveaway? Guys, that is a scam. That is not me. I've already blocked 2 accounts Someone just DM'd me. That is not me. I don't have Telegram and it's a scammer, and I keep having to block them. Like, how do I get rid of that? Because it's so ridiculous. Like, hello? I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I don't want people to think that it's me and then maybe they give certain personal information and they get scammed. Like, that is so bad. Yeah, like, you'll see this if it's me. It'll have a check mark. If it doesn't have that, it's not me. I just realized I didn't show you my outfit, but okay, these slides kind of ruin it. This is my little work from home fit. These pants are from RUMI. This top is Skims. I think this, yeah, this Skims. And then this is like a vintage Ralph Lauren sweater that I think I thrifted this, or I bought it on Depop, but I cut it and cropped it. And it has like super long sleeves, but I love it. And yeah.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough.
I ordered some McDonald's, and yeah, I was just really craving it, and I didn't buy anything to make dinner because I didn't know what I wanted to make. So now I have to order something. Well, I don't have to. I probably could make something, but like I ordered, okay? Leave me alone. I edited my morning routine and it took me longer than expected, but I don't mind. I kind of like how it turned out, so I hope you guys love it. I mean, by the time this goes live, that's already up, but if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. Why are you always in my business? He loves the camera. He's being sweet about it, so I'm gonna leave him because he's been kind of a little bit sick today because he's been pooping so much. Yeah. Okay, just... And I'm gonna sit here and I wanna... Wow! Hello? Oh my god, I shouldn't do that. I can make him yawn, you guys. Look. He's gonna yawn in a little bit. Aww, Livy. My mom uses like a Kobo e-reader. I think that's what you call it. And this is her old one, basically. She has a new one now. She's had it for a while, but she kept her old one. And I was just talking about how I wanted to start reading, but I don't know. I have a really hard time reading books. I don't know why. I've tried it so many times for so many years. And then I was like, okay, maybe I want to do ebooks. But then, like, I don't know. I tried it on my iPad, but I felt like it was just too big. And then my mom was like, try this out. And so I still had 2 ebooks that I bought like last year, but I never really ended up reading. So I have them on here, and I think when I'm not going to say I think, I'm just going to say when I go to bed and I'm laying in bed, I am going to like set my alarm, everything, put my phones away. I'm saying phones because I have 2 phones. Like, it's kind of sick, but it makes sense for the job that I have. But like 2 phones, like who needs 2 phones? So I'm going to put my phones away, and then I want to just like read until I like get tired and fall asleep, just because I'm like on that thing so much, not even just like scrolling away, but just always, like I just always am using my phones. I'm always using something like an electronic. Obviously this is also kind of an electronic, but I just want to be reading, and I really just want to try and make that a new habit for me. I've tried many times, and I'm just hoping that maybe this is a solution. I don't know. I feel like I just need to find a way that works for me, because I feel like everyone can do everything. Like, if someone can do something, that proves that you can do it as well. But sometimes you have to do it in a different way because that works better for you. Like, I feel like for me especially, I could tell when I was like in school and stuff, like sometimes I wouldn't understand shit, not because I'm like dumb and I don't know it, but just the way that maybe they explained it to me didn't make sense in my head, or it made it harder for me to make it make sense, if that makes sense. Oh my god, what am I saying? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'm too high for this shit. I need to cut a lot of this shit out because I'm just talking out of my ass right now. I cannot wait for my food to get here. Oh my god. It wasn't a bad morning, but I went to bed quite late last night, and then this morning, like, I just could not wake up. Like, I kept snoozing my alarm. I went to bed late because I bought another digital planner last night. Just kind of looking around at what else there was out there, and like, I saw one that was on sale for like $5 and it looked so nice. I was like, let me get this. So I spent like a lot of time like filling it in and stuff, and then this morning I was in bed and I planned out my day, and I ended up getting out of bed kind of late, and it kind of like demotivated me because I was like, oh, I already kind of ruined my morning. Then I was like, no, like that's the mindset I'm trying to work on. So I ended up still getting the things done that I wanted to besides working out. Like, I just couldn't get myself to go. I think I've ovulated, which is probably why I feel this way, because I don't know, I'm not sure, but either way, I don't want to talk about that right now. I just wanted to talk about and like open up about how, I don't know, usually when I feel this way, I just want to isolate, right? Like, as soon as I kind of feel something off, and I can't really put my finger on what is off right now, even though I probably think it's my hormones. But either way, this is like when I usually just want to like isolate, and that's why I would like never vlog, because when I feel this way, like I just don't even want to like talk about it. I don't want to show myself because I don't even know what's going on with myself. I don't know, I'm feeling a little like emotional this morning for some reason, and I don't like feeling emotional. I don't like showing like my emotions like in that way, like negative emotions. I was like, let me just turn on the camera and talk about it so that I feel like I'm doing something with it, you know, and maybe one of you is watching and you can relate and it makes you feel better. Like, stuff like that makes it worth it to me to like share something like this. Because obviously, like, I'm putting myself out on the internet and it opens you up for judgment and all of that. And I know none of you guys judge me, which I'm so grateful for, but still it's like a hard thing to do, because I always just have been the type of person that will put on a front and I only show the good parts, and like I only want to show my strong side. I don't like to be vulnerable, but those are all things that I want to work on. And I just wanted to say that because like I'll like go through this and then I feel guilty for maybe not vlogging or picking up my camera and like doing something or like filming what I'm doing. But that's not what these vlogs are about. These vlogs are about just showing you a week into my life and sharing the things that I feel like I want to share with you guys, and I feel like I need to share, and just giving a realistic view of my life. Some days I'm like so productive. I wake up at 6, I get all my shit done. And then some days I just really struggle doing all of it. And I think I read a comment this morning. I still need to go and reply to comments today, but I read this comment and this girl was like, how do you guys keep the discipline? Like, I can, like, creating the routine and following the routine I can do, but having the discipline to like continue is what's hard. And it totally is, because it is for me as well. And the most important thing is to understand that you cannot have that like every single day. I don't care what anyone says. Like, maybe some people do, but realistically speaking, you cannot have the same discipline every single day and like be perfect every single day. That's just not real life, because so many things, like the smallest things can happen and it can change something in your day even though you don't want it to. But learning how to deal with it and still focusing on the good and like trying to not dwell on those like negative things, which is really hard, and it's hard for me as well, but that's like part of healing and growing. Now that I'm done talking about that, I don't want to talk about it for too long, because I don't want to dwell on the negative. I just wanted to mention it and let you know I had a hard morning, but I still want to make today a good day, even though maybe it's not going to be exactly how I envisioned it yesterday, I'm still going to have a good day, and that's all that I can do. So what I wanted to share with you guys, let me see, so I bought this digital planner on Etsy, and the other one I'm still using. I'm probably going to kind of go back and forth between the two. The other one is from Good Monday's paper that I've been using since the start of this year, and I got this one. Let me check who the seller is. Also, I need to change my battery. I ended up just getting the simple minimalist digital planner. It was like $5 and I actually love it. So this is what a daily page looked like on this new planner. Why is it so dark? And I really like it because you can put your intentions for the day, your daily affirmation, what I'm grateful for, self-care, daily movement, nourishment, tasks, non-negotiables, which is the top priorities and non-negotiables I was really looking for, because I feel like I will make like a to-do list, but then I don't prioritize it properly, so I end up getting things done that maybe weren't as important. And then it also has like a daily schedule like this. And what I also love about this one is the cover is so cute. It's like a linen like planner cover, super cute. So I wanted to share my intentions and stuff for today. I also journaled. My intention for today, I wrote down, don't be too hard on yourself, put in the work to make today a good day, and open up instead of isolating. So like I said, like I really felt like isolating today, but then I realized like, no, these are like my old habits that I would do and that would make me feel worse. But since they're so like, I don't know, it's kind of like a comfort thing almost, like, okay, when I feel like this, I just shut down, close off, because that's like the easiest thing, and that's like what I've done my whole life. But I really need to put in the work to break that cycle, because isolating just isn't, for me especially, it's just not a good thing. And then again, don't be too hard on yourself, because I always expect myself to be perfect every single day, and like if I don't do something the way that I wanted to, like I instantly just put myself down and I feel so bad about myself. But that's just so unnecessary and unhealthy. And like today's affirmation, I wrote down, I'm focused. The goals I see with my heart, I watch become reality. I block out all the noise that works to distract me from my goals. Today, I'm grateful for waking up to a beautiful sunrise and getting to live another day spending time with the people I love most. And then today's focus is having a productive work day and practicing self-care by spending quality time with my loved ones, because Luca's is coming to see me today, and I'm excited to see my bestie. I think we're just literally gonna like eat McDonald's or something. I literally ate McDonald's yesterday. Oops. No, we're just gonna have something like quick and cheap, like nothing fancy. It's not gonna be a fancy dinner. We're just gonna eat something and hang out together. I just got to my studio and I'm going to ship out some packages, and then after that I'm going to go to my mom's for a little bit. Luckily I was able to finish the podcast, which I'm happy about. I just have to upload it and schedule it, but tonight at probably 6 or something, I'm going to post the announcement of like the actual episode and like when exactly it's going live and stuff. So that's definitely exciting. Tomorrow, actually, I'm getting a pedicure and I'm also going to get a facial, which is fun. Like, tomorrow's actually going to be a day off. So maybe that's just what I need right now. Next clip is going to be with Mabu, my bestie. Definitely looking forward to spending some time with him. I feel like that's also just what I need right now.
So much, 'cause I really care too much. It's all just overwhelming, I'm just overthinking. I feel like I'm too much. Keep mistaking my anxiety for intuition, and stress keeps getting in the way of my ambition. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it starts. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. I really wanna feel free, but I'm worried I will lose me. Somewhere along the road, I start feeling cold, get caught up in something old and spin further down the rabbit hole. Down to go, down to go.
Good morning. I had a really nice morning off camera. It's like a very self-care. Like I took a shower. I literally shaved my whole body. I did my skincare, put on some natural makeup because I'm getting a facial today. I refreshed my braids and I put on like a shit ton of perfume. Like I feel so clean and nice. Taking off some things on my planner. I really love this new digital planner I got. Like the daily pages are great. I want to allow myself to take some time off today and practicing self-care without feeling guilty. My affirmation for today: what I focus on magnifies. This is just the beginning and it's only going to get better from here. And then today I'm grateful for having a job that allows me to create self-care days like this. Pastel sky sunrise, it was so beautiful. And the love and happiness I wake up to from Blue, because I love him so much. Today's like priorities is vlogging. I really need to like find that balance between like getting other work done and then also making sure I pick up my camera, because I don't want to forget to vlog, because that just kind of ruins the point of my weekly diary. So I have my pedicure at 10:30. Then I'm gonna go to my mom, have like an afternoon like smoke sesh with music, good vibes, like just doing things that like uplift my mood. And then after that, I'm gonna go straight to my facial.
Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it starts. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. goodbye. Wish for everyone at the same time. He likes to chase, cause somehow it's safe. Never planning on actually staying. Yeah, you know he's just playing. That's his trick. Say his name 3 times in a mirror and watch your self-respect just disappear overnight. Overnight. Thinking he's slick, putting in just enough work to make you think he deserves some of your time. Oh my, oh my. Even right in front of his eyes, he wouldn't recognize if there was love. If it was love. Even right in front of his eyes, he wouldn't recognize.
My skin looks so good for my facial. I'm about to go wash it. They always tell me not to wash until the next morning. So anyways, I just got out the shower. So I have to tell you guys, when I went to get my facial, I was like, before I got in, I was feeling a little bit anxious and like I just had a hard time breathing. Like my breathing was really like up in my chest, like really high, and it almost kind of is like in my like stomach or something, like to the point where I'm low-key like kind of nauseous and like having a hard time breathing. And so when I got there, I finally was like, okay, let me just relax. By the way, I'm cleaning my AirPods as I'm talking to you. I was like, okay, let me just relax, you know, try to focus on my breathing. I was like sitting and I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm like kind of not feeling well, like am I gonna pass out? So because I know that I have anxiety, I usually just try to make sure that I tell myself like, this is my anxiety, like that's making me feel this way. I'm not actually gonna pass out, I'm not actually gonna throw up. And when I do that, it usually helps me not do exactly that. Okay, so I get called into the room. I go ahead and lay down, and I'm like laying down fully flat, and I'm like, okay, let me just focus on my breathing. I'm obviously like filming. I was like, I'll focus on filming, breathing, and talking, and hopefully it'll take away the anxiety and like the feelings that I'm feeling. So we're like laying down, and she starts like extracting like my blackheads and stuff. And at this point, I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up. So I ask her like, sorry, could you like get me some water? So I was like, maybe if I drink some water, you know, it's gonna help. So she leaves the room, and I'm like, okay, let me sit up a little bit because I wasn't sure if I was nauseous or I had heartburn, and I'd eaten ramen before, so I was like, maybe it was the spiciness of the ramen is just kind of messing with me right now. So I sit back up, and I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna throw up. And I walk over to the sink because I'm like, I can't just throw up on the floor, obviously. Like, there was a sink right there. And I threw up. I was so embarrassed. It wasn't a lot. Luckily, it was just like one, like, vomit, and then it was done. Like, after I felt great, like, there was just, like, a little bit that had to come out. You could see, like, a little bit of my ramen in the sink, and I was so embarrassed. And she came back right after I'd done it. She was like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, sorry. The girls were so sweet about it. They were absolutely lovely about it. Like, they made me feel so like at ease, and like I didn't have to worry or be embarrassed. But I was embarrassed because I just get embarrassed by that shit. Like, I was like, oh, not this happening to me, bitch. Like, are you kidding me? Fucking at the salon. And obviously because it's like a skincare, like it's like a skin clinic type of place, so they have to like disinfect right away. So she was like cleaning up my stuff, and I just felt so embarrassed. I was like, oh, poor girl. Now it's like clean up my fucking vomit. I tried to clean it up myself kind of, but obviously she had to like go ahead and disinfect like the whole area and stuff, and like I just felt so bad. And then once I moved rooms and I sat up a little bit, I was able to actually enjoy my facial, and it was great. But I was just so embarrassed. Like, of course that had to fucking happen to me. So that happened yesterday. You can't really tell, I think, by the videos, but I never throw up anyway. Like, I'm not the type of person that throws up ever, like maybe once a year. Hopefully this was my one time this year, because what the fuck? And I hate throwing up. Like, I hate the feeling of throwing up. Like, it's the fucking worst. I have a wax appointment, so I'm getting ready for that right now. And then I'm gonna go on a walk with my mom. It's like a nice Saturday afternoon walk. And then when I get back, I have editing work to do. I have a podcast recording to do, which I think I'm gonna do, well, either today or tomorrow. Kind of depends on the lighting because it's a little bit gloomy today. And I don't use any like lighting for my podcast setup, but I'm just gonna finish up my work this weekend. But I ended up just having such a relaxing night on the couch. I literally fell asleep on the couch and then I moved my bed. Like, it was just really nice, like carefree, no worries. And I didn't feel guilty about it, which was the best part. I got this really cute tracksuit from Sisters and Seekers. Sorry, Blue is having his, oh, he just finished his afternoon little snack. Sisters and Seekers gifted me this sweatsuit. Pretty sure it's a new design, and by the time this goes up, hopefully it's still in stock. But it's really comfortable and soft, so if you did want to get it, it's worth it. I'm wearing it in an extra small, and I kind of like these pockets as well. Like, it's really nice to like do this, you know, like when it just perfectly fits. I don't know, it's so satisfying. So I was just looking at apartments last night, not because I was like, oh, I'm gonna move, but I was just like, let me see what is currently available. And there was this one apartment, and it's definitely kind of I wouldn't say it's like above my budget, but maybe it's like kind of like, maybe I'd be a little scared to like make that step or that upgrade compared to what I currently pay. Even though what I currently pay, I still think is a lot, but in comparison, it's really, and like in this day and age, it's really not even that, well, it's a lot of money, but it's like common, if that makes sense. Like, this is just what you have to pay for like an apartment like this. But this is a bit of an upgrade. Like, it's, oh God, this apartment is like definitely like in my dream apartment. And I would love to buy property, but I feel like I'm still not completely sure about what I want to buy and where I want to live. Because there's like, I have a couple different things, and like I still need to figure that out. And I think in the meantime, like, let me just have fun and experience this, you know, like just renting apartments and like being able to move a few times before I actually settle down. And I always want to like go too fast, but I feel like now I have a bit of a, I don't know, a better vision, or like more of a clear and like realistic vision of like what I want to do. So even though I'm like fine with staying here and like I don't necessarily have to move, like I've gotten over that little bridge. If I can, I would definitely love to like move like one more time before I buy and experience like a different apartment, different vibe. It's just like a little bit more expensive than I would like to be paying for an apartment, but like the way that it looks and like the things that it has, like it makes sense that that is the price. But I'm also like, bitch, like dream big, manifest, like everything is possible. Like, I'm not gonna doubt myself. Like, I'm definitely gonna view this apartment and with the intention of getting it, and like I'm bringing that energy in there. Like, I'm gonna dress the part because it's kind of more of a luxury building. I need to kind of, you know, get into a little character. Like, I'm gonna dress the part just so that I can also feel the part, if that makes sense. Like, I want to feel like the version of me that's already living there, you know what I mean? Period. I'm just gonna manifest it, even though I'm not completely sure yet how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna manifest it. I'm just gonna get this apartment, and then the rest. Ow, my tit. I think I'm gonna make a grilled cheese and watch like a video. hours, and I just got out of bed and I'm starting laundry. Where should I put the fucking camera? It's gonna work, okay. So I did not end up editing yesterday, and in a way I'm like disappointed in myself, but the things that I did do were still like really beneficial. And I like went out and planned out like the whole month of March and everything, and starting next week I made this like little work schedule for the week, because I think right now what I'm struggling with right now is that like work-life balance and like creating a work routine that I can stick to. And it's okay that, you know, I haven't found it completely yet, even though I feel guilty about it and like I'll like feel bad. In a way it's like fine, because I mean that's what I wanted to do anyway this year, is like, you know, really figure out what works for me. And the fact that it's not working for me just yet is totally fine, as long as I'm working on that and like trying to improve it. So today my main priority is finishing the vlog, because I still want to upload it tonight, obviously. So I am going to be doing that. I'm basically just going to edit like all afternoon. I have nothing else planned besides editing. Even though I wanted to do like a clean of my apartment today, I'll probably have to do some like quick cleaning at nighttime, and then my full on like Sunday reset I'll probably just have to move to next weekend. But I did just want to pick up the camera and talk to you guys about it, because I feel like, especially when I'm like not really happy with what I'm doing, I want to like isolate and I feel kind of embarrassed, but it's like good for me to share. Even though like, I don't know, I think I have certain expectations of these vlogs, but not every vlog can be the same, and not every vlog can be like perfect and have like everything that I want in there. I think as long as I strive to do that, that's like the most I can do. But I'm super excited to go look at that apartment tomorrow, even though this was like not really in the plans. I'm kind of manifesting the apartment. And I ended up making a full financial overview, as well as I started mood boarding for the apartment, because that's always my way of like really visualizing something and like manifesting it. So I basically could already see myself living there. So at this point I'm like, fuck, okay. So I figured out all my shit, and I realized like if I really put my mind towards it and I work hard, I could totally get this fucking apartment, and I could afford it as well, even though it's more than what I'm spending now, and it's quite a big step for me to take and like kind of scary. If I fucking put my mind towards it, I can do it. Like I know I can, but I think it's I don't know if it's my anxiety or if it's just, you know, I don't know, like it's scary. Doing something like that is scary, but I'm also like, I deserve it. And like oh, that's my pen. I was like, if I like work hard enough, I can totally get this shit done. It's not impossible. So I'm trying to keep that mindset. It was like so unexpected, but I feel like that always kind of happens. Like things like this always come super unexpectedly, and like 9 times out of 10 that's like a good sign for me, because I don't know, like I feel like it was just meant to be like that, for them to call me and be like, hey, do you want to come view this apartment, even though I wasn't even really planning on it. And then also this apartment is just literally a dream. Like, oh my god. Anyways, I saw on Amazon, I found this like wide angle attachment for this camera, and I really want to get it. It was like $50 or something, but it made it like super wide angle, and I would love to have that. So let me know. I mean, this is kind of like a wider angle, but this one doesn't have stabilization. I talked about that before. So if I have like the stabilized setting on with the wide angle attachment, I feel like that would look so good. I've also started my antidepressants again yesterday, because it definitely ovulated. It's so annoying, like with PMDD, it's like everything just goes by so fast. Like those 2 small weeks of me feeling like myself go by so fast, and now I'm just like back to where we were 2 weeks ago, and like fuck, we're gonna get through it though. Like I just need to continue to really try and get through this shit. But I do have to say, I wish I wasn't dealing with it, because I think that's what it's definitely setting me back more than, I don't know, like my potential. Like, hello. What's he doing? Especially with like routines and stuff, I'm all for routines, but I don't think it's realistic to think that you can do the same thing every single day and stick to it, and also not get bored, and also have like life happening, and it's all too much. And like, I'm really realizing that now, like all these expectations that I have for myself, or that maybe you have for yourself, and it's like, why? Just live your life. Like, I can feel so accomplished because I finished all my work for the week, but then I'm like, oh, I didn't work out, or I only went to the gym once this week, and then suddenly I feel bad about myself. But I'm like, bitch, who the fuck cares? Like, you know what I mean? Ugh. Everything that I show you, I don't want you to take it and compare it to your life, or be like, I need to be doing that. I want you to take it and be like, how can I implement this into my life? Or like, how would this work for me? Or just to even have you think about your own routine, and like how you would maybe want to change it. It doesn't even have to look like mine, because I'm sorry, but I'm like kind of boring anyways. Like, I don't really have much friends. Like, I don't do the craziest things in life. I just kind of work and try to like work on myself, and like, I'm not doing the craziest things in life right now. Like, my life is kind of a little bit boring, but I personally like it this way. If you're the type of person that really thrives off of like being with people and like socializing and stuff and stepping out of your comfort zone, that's great, and you should do that. But just because like I'm not doing that, like, don't like compare. I don't know. That's just what I want to like make clear. It's like, don't compare, because comparison is like your worst enemy, honestly. Like, and it doesn't make sense anyway, because you can't compare yourself to anyone. So remember that. Period. I love preaching in the morning. It's only 8 a.m.